decided to start a YouTube page, and I don't really know where it's gonna go. The main thing is that I just want to do a behind the scenes, except like every week, and see if it's a cool idea or not. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't have much of a plan for this, but why not? Also, it's pretty fucking obvious, but I definitely just woke up having that coffee. If anyone knows me, I barely can function without it. So one of the things I want to do with this basically is just see if I could just go throughout my day, show you what that's like, and maybe get some samples off that and see what I can do with that. We'll see what happens.
Worship him.
Gotta go to work. It's about 1 or so now. I need to eat some because cereal only lasts me so long. Lindsay found these like vegetable samosas. She was pretty good from Trader Joe's. You can't miss with Trader Joe's. Maybe some mac and cheese and a salad or something. I could do something with that. Because it's like, they don't have air fryer directions just yet,
well,
you know?
You don't need to put air fryer directions. It's just like
well,
whatever.
they need it because it's the fucking future.
It's got Teflon.
Yeah, we don't fuck with Teflon.
Y'all gonna die.
If you ever get a chance, watch the movie
Dark Waters.
Dark Waters. That movie
So good, and
is,
Hathaway's in it.
it's the first time you hear a movie where it's like, look how this fucked up shit a corporation does, and like it's actually like a silver lining. He is too damn big to get picked up like.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's see him running out of here.
Yeah.
Are you a little boy?
Out of here. This is the best, the absolute best mac and cheese. Fuck Easy Mac. Alright. Alright, lunch is shaping up to look pretty good. So yeah, lunch is done. I think it looks pretty good. I'd eat that. I think we did some good work on that. So now I just have to go back to work after lunch, and then I'm gonna go see the Billboard, take a couple photos, see where else the day takes us. Alright, so I'm basically done for the day, finally. But before we go to the Billboard, throughout the house we have a bunch of propagation stations with different plants, trying to see what we can create more of. And what I found was this. So I basically have a bunch of plants behind my work laptop. In this mason jar, I have a bunch of philodendron Brazils. You can hear, they're all just popping, oh, wrong way. They're all popping out a bunch of nice roots. This one's getting all crazy looking, wonky looking. So I'm just gonna change this water because it looks pretty rancid. I'm just gonna clean it and then hurry up because we're starting to lose a bit of light in here. And one day I'll go through all the plants. Put this here. And we wanna make sure the roots are decently submerged. Likes to hang on to the side, you know, vibe out. This is a tip with any philodendron you want to propagate. Make sure the air roots are available. These little brown prongs, essentially. Those allow it to climb, but they also actually become actual roots that bring nutrients to the plant. You want to make sure these are submerged, and when you're cutting, make sure that they're like, you're leaving those to be submerged in water. Or else, if you don't, you get like a leaf like this, which is a beautiful leaf, but it's never going to grow. It's just going to maintain because it doesn't have any roots, but I like it, so just hook it on there.
Have it streaming now on all platforms.
Yeah, we're on the way to the Billboard now. Kind of cool. Well, I told my dad, because today's also my dad's birthday. He was like, damn, Dean, man, that's crazy. Send me a photo when you get that. I'm at the casino.
Is he actually?
My dad is at the casino right now. Pay attention to the road. And pay attention. Why are you looking at me? Look at the road. No,
It's
we're
right
on.
there. I see that.
Okay, cool. Oh, there it is. Holy shit. That shit looks great. Oh, man. Holy shit. It's actually up. It looks pretty crazy to see. I like always wanted something like this. It was pretty dope to see. All right, there it is. You can't really see it from this far away, but we're getting there. Well, you locked the car? No. And, oh, it's a tree in the way. It's kind of crazy, like, this kind of means it's also kind of at the end. And I'm still happy with it. I think that the idea came together really well, and I'm really happy with it. It looks great up there. It is funny waiting for it to time it, and like, be like,
It's up.
oh, it's up, like, the detail came in great. Oh, shit. Man, I'm actually really happy with it. As you can see, Lindsay's getting some good side photos. So this is pretty cool. Like, I mean, I still ain't shit yet. Makes my parents think that I'm not like wasting my time. That is, I love that actually. I love that. That's really good. So I have tried this a bunch of times, but I think I finally got it to work. So I kind of messed up. I can't exactly show you all the details of how I made this per se, but I will go into what I did. There were some issues with the recording, you know, it's my first video. I'm doing the best I can. I'm just gonna jump right into it. So now that the sample's already chopped up, I'm just gonna review them real quick. So I took this water sound, right? And then I took these sound from me closing the almond milk jar. Yeah, I just put a stereo enhancer on it, make it nice and wide. And then I took the water. What did I do to the water? So I used the water mainly as like a Foley sound. I think this was one of the sounds of me closing the bag of cereal. And that plus the water sound and the closing the cap. That's what we have. And then there's this sound, which is actually the cereal box sound again, but I just cut out a bunch of the intro sounds, and then I just went and added a bunch of pogo. I really don't even know how to explain what it does. It just makes shit sound like this. Oh, I have to turn it on first. It makes shit sound like this. Cool. So then took that, and then my favorite part is I took the sound of closing the cabinet. And I put all that together and it sounds like this. And then, what is that last sound? Oh, this is me putting the jar down in the bathroom when after I filled it up with water. That's all what that sounds like. So then, I think the last thing I did was I took putting away the breakfast sound, and that sounds like this. So I basically just slapped a bunch of reverb on there and then added timeless. I just literally just chose a plug and I was like, yeah, fuck it, throw it in the mix. And all that together. So then the cool part was when I got nasty with the drums. So I took the sound of me smacking my lips and I pitched it up about 100 semitones, moved the sample start time. So other things I like this. And then took all that and then pitched it up, cut out all the extra stuff, took the in and out, added a little bit of that, and then boosted it, and it sounds like this. And then I just took a Kenny Beats kick, took the setting the bowl down sound. I didn't do much to it, just removed all the extra stuff, and it sounds like this. Which is a great sound in its own. Together, those parts sound like this. What I used as my main snare was the cereal box sound. And together, everything sounds like this. So, yeah. So then, took that, and then I came up with these chords. This thing is amazing. Oh, right. It sounds like this. This makes it sound terrible. That's kind of what it sounds like. And then I came up with this chord pattern. Then what I always like to do is I like to single out my bass, my chords, and it helps me kind of find a cool groove within it. And that plus the bass line I wrote sounds like this. last part really was just adding chords that the same pattern, just stretched out. Sounds like this. So I kind of made it so that it sounds like it's like a loop that keeps tripping over itself. Doing with everything, final product sounds like this. And yeah, that's basically it. But you know, this is fun. And you know, I might end up doing this again. Who knows? And at this point, it is now 8 p.m. So I think I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for watching.